I still not.
You know, we'll probably get clips for those too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodash. That's the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, through the true name of the only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly praises and calls Jesus, their Christ. All right, and we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those scattered abroad according to the diaspora, which is even found in the book of John, the 7th chapter and the 35th verse. We'd also like to say double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And we'd like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the predestinated spirits, okay, the predestinated Israelites that the Lord set up from the beginning. Like he, in the book of Isaiah says, he declared the end from the beginning. Okay, so we are living in the end. And the Wadi Abba Shemel Shai for continuing to inspire us to come out to the highways and hedges, all right, and to prophesize, be moved in the spirit to bring out the message that's found right in the scriptures, all right, because can you get Luke 1:70? Because we are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shemel Shai to tell men on earth the message from the Creator. You know, that's what our job is to do, to tell man, you know, what's the dealio, what's real, what's really happening, what's really going on. And you're only gonna find the truth on the streets. You can hold Proverbs 2, you can get 8, hold Proverbs 8, because the truth is only gonna be found right here on the highways and hedges, because when you look at mainstream media, when you look at the news, like the movie Don't Look Up, you can't go on national television and talk the truth because they'll censor you. Beep, beep. You know, it's not PG, but you could be a Mo, you could be a demon, you could play a video game and offer your character's spirit to Satan, but you can't open up the scriptures and tell on national television the truth of what's really happening. And that's just the fucking creature gone mad. How the creature gonna tell the mouthpiece of the Creator that they can't tell your ass what's happening? Get out of here, man. You're all just creatures.
Yep. This is the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 70. Start verse 69.
And this is Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist, speaking. Can you start up? Speaking in the Holy Spirit.
I'll start at verse
where it says the Holy Spirit moved him.
Let's see here. I will start at verse, is it 59?
Start at 67.
67. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, let's read all that.
Okay.
Right now, it's like the truth is like a crock pot. We're getting all the meat off the bone, so it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
What you want, a quick 15-minute video? That's microwave truth.
Right.
That's hot pocket truth. Mm-hmm. But this is crock pot truth.
It's that process truth.
It's gonna take a minute
right.
to process.
Right.
To cook. You got it.
Nobody don't like that processed shit. You want that, you know, that good food. This is Luke 1 and verse 67. And his father Zacharias was filled with the Holy Spirit and prophesied, saying.
Right. So when the Holy Spirit's on you, you have a spirit to prophesize. So there is a spirit that's influencing us on the right-hand side to tell you a message, like Esau's influence on the left-hand side to tell you a message.
Right.
You got now Satan for Trump.
Oh,
see
wow.
that?
Oh, shit, wow.
Then you had this little silly dilly white girl, and she's holding her phone. I rebuke you.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
Jesus' blood.
Yeah, I saw that
Jesus'
shit.
blood, come back. It's singing a full-blown, Holly weird Satan suit, telling you Trump for Jesus, and you are Satan for Trump. That's Satan casting out Satan.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Right.
Satan versus Jesus is Satan casting out Satan, because Jesus is Satan too, because the name Jesus ain't our Savior. And let me show you why that's Satan right there. Satan casting out Satan. All right, And this is an idol too. And Satan abodes with idols. So you better watch some idols you got around before you fuck around and be dealing with Annabelle.
Oh, man. And it says, Luke 1 and verse 68, saying, blessed be the Lord power of Israel.
Yeah, blessed be the Lord power, the God of Israel. Everybody got a God. Now we found out we got a God. All right?
And it goes on to say, for he had visited and redeemed his people.
And that's through what? Through Yahushai. Okay? He redeemed his people. His people, us being the Israelites. All right?
And it says, and hath raised up an horn of salvation
Yep.
for us in the house of his servant David.
Well, so right there it said raised up a horn. Okay? Power of what? The house of David.
That's right.
This is why James was reiterating this point in the book of Acts, because a part of the house of David being built back is a part of the Israelite foreigners coming back in. Okay?
Right. And it reads,
You got Judites that don't look like Negroes.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, if you ain't a Negro, you ain't a Judite.
right,
Judah love Edomite women and all women.
right.
So they're going to come looking like all women, or they're going to come looking like all shapes and colors.
Yep.
So the gospel is for the Lord's people. Keep going. What you need the gospel now, it's the end of days.
Yeah.
Look at everybody's struggling. Everybody's going through it. Everybody's drowning according to this system that they've been eating off of. See? So now we're in a time where faith is important. Keep going.
And it says, Luke 1 and verse 70, and it says,
at the end of the day, it's a public sidewalk.
right,
You know, but we're at peace, so we're not out here to express every right given as a Roman citizen.
Right.
But if they want us to move, we'll move. You know?
Yep.
Because it'll be the Lord's will that wants us to move.
right. Luke 1 and verse 70, as he spake by the mouth of his,
And what are we saying that's wrong? You know? You mean to tell me you fine? You're good? Your position here in Babylon? And if it is, that position could change at a snap of a fingers.
oh yeah,
You know how many millions of Americans are one paycheck away of true poverty?
oh man,
Okay? Coupon use is at an all-time high. Side hustles, taking back bottles and cans,
yeah,
playing app-based games for money,
Yep.
gift cards. Okay? Everybody's feeling it.
yep,
All right?
everybody's going through
So
it.
we ain't saying nothing that ain't true.
And it says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
See? As he spake by the mouth. What did I say that was wrong? What are we saying that's not true? What are we
Right.
telling you that's going to happen that is not found in the scriptures? Now, people around us, they don't want this place to end. So they don't want to hear what prophecy has to say. But you're going to have to deal with prophecy whether you like it or not.
And it says, which have been since the world began.
So since the world has begun, there has been mouthpieces on earth to direct creature to the message or the spiritual landline of the Lord. You want to know who made the sun? You want to know our time clock? You know what I mean? You want to know these things? Well, it's only through the prophets that are going to tell you the truth. This is why there's so much lies and deception, because you're not going to the prophets for the message of the Lord. You're going to Esau, the messenger of Satan. Are they marching?
Yeah, yep. I wonder what for.
Uproars. That's uproars of the people yet again. We'll find out what they say. What you got? We'll keep it going.
This is Hosea chapter 12 and verse 10.
Because we've been causing a spiritual uproar ever since the Lord fulfilled prophecy with us to be out here.
That's right.
These are they which turned the world upside down. You know, so we're spiritually uproaring, which uproar means basically a revolt.
Yeah.
But we're not doing it carnally. All right, we're saying no to the system in the spirit, but we still abide by the powers that be. You know,
Right.
that's a weak little skirmish, but it's still prophecy. People have a spirit on them to uprise.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. This is the book of Hosea chapter 12 and verse 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions, and use similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
You break that down.
Right, exactly, because just like the brother was saying earlier, the Lord has spoke by the prophets, since the world began, and the Lord has always sent out, men of the Lord before he, makes things happen. That's why he says, real quick, we can go to the book of Amos, real quick, if I can get it for you real quickly. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Real quick. 1 second, Salakia. Amos 3 and verse 7, and it says, oh, Salakia, that's in Joel, excuse me. Amos 3 and 7, it says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto the servants, the prophets, right? And the prophets have been, bestowed secrets and dark parables, from Yahweh Shai to warn the people, to warn Jake, because plagues and great destruction is coming soon, and that's why it says Jeremiah 28:8, the Lord has raised the prophets in Babylon.
Yep. Wars, rumors, pestilence.
Yes.
The prophets are sent to tell you the truth.
Right.
The prophets aren't going to be here cleaning up your community. You ain't going to open up your door in the hood, okay, and see a prophet picking up cans.
Right.
Oh, hey, shalom. Let me tell you how the world's ended. No.
Right.
The prophets are going to be out here. We got Proverbs 8.
Yes, I got that.
Yeah, get that real quick. That's what the are going to do. Are you going to Jeremiah?
Just real quick, because I said Babylon,
right? That's
Jeremiah 29:15,
right?
But this right here is Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. It says the prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, right? Because why did it say prophesied of old? Because the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So those men are back here today doing the same thing that they were in the ancient world, right?
Right.
And it says, both against many countries.
Well, you had Isaiah before Jeremiah.
Right.
What about the prophet Nathan?
Right.
And the prophet King David was a prophet.
Yes.
So you had many prophets before Jeremiah, going back even to the garden. They were called seers.
Yeah.
Yep. What's a seer? A watchman.
Right.
People don't like the watchman. They don't want. Majority of these people don't want to hear what the watchman is seeing.
Yeah.
But not only what we're seeing, what we're telling you, the result of what we're seeing.
That's right.
Couple days is about to be the so-called election.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
And then 5 days after the election, Amalek is planning a march in D.C.
Oh, wow.
And then Amalek just attacked Persia.
Yep.
Or they say they shot 3 directed attacks, but they deflected them. Mm-hmm. So now Persia's being attacked. Okay? That's Amalek, the least of the flock, is going to draw Babylon out.
Yeah.
See, when you look at everything going on, this is how world woes begin. This invades here. Like World War II, I think, begun because Germany invaded Poland. Russia invaded Ukraine. See? So everything that leads up to a world woe is taking place right now. This is why you have the rumors, the threats, things of that nature. So it's like math. 1 + 1 is 2. So we're adding up what we're seeing, and we're giving you the equation and the answer to it.
Right.
Because you can have math, and you every time I don't know that equation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
And he said, just round them, motherfucker. I didn't know.
And that's funny you say that because in the movie Don't Look Up, they use math to find out about the comet.
Yep.
So that's a good point.
Yep.
Right. You want that at Proverbs 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, read Jeremiah
again.
again.
Let me finish that. Back in Jeremiah 28 and verse 8, and it says, prophesies both.
We're supposed to prophesize. Anytime you're told something, that's a commandment.
Yeah.
Okay? But that's why Yahweh Shai said, I will liken you unto a wise man that heareth my sayings and do them.
Right.
Majority of Israelites are not listening to the sayings of Yahweh Shai and doing them. They're listening to Moses' sayings. See? Mm-hmm. And he said, man, when Moses wrote to me, that's why he had to tell him that. Okay? So if you're not listening to the sayings of Yahweh Shai, you're likened unto a foolish man.
Right.
So you're the 5 foolish camps. It was 10 camps, right?
Yeah.
Let's say 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. So what camp are you a part of?
Right. And it says,
Because majority of the Israelites are logo whores. You know?
Yeah.
It's the logo.
yeah.
You got a pen that says IUI. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And it says, both against many countries.
See? So now this is something global. We should, if we gotta prophesize against many countries, why are we in a community cleaning it up? We gotta tell you about North Korea sending X amount of thousands of troops to Russia.
Yeah.
Okay? We gotta tell you about Persia officially becoming under the arm of Magog. The BRICS is nothing more than Ezekiel 38.
Right, man.
Be a guard unto them.
Yeah.
So we're witnessing prophecy unfold, but it hasn't fully bloomed yet.
Right.
All right?
And it says, and against great kingdoms.
Prophecy is just like a flower waiting to bloom. You can't unravel it.
Right.
You gotta let nature play its course.
Right.
So you starting to see, you got certain flowers that they only bloom one time a year, and then it's at night, and then it closes back up.
Yeah.
Okay? So you gotta let prophecy bloom.
Well, you said bloom, right?
Yeah.
Quick precept, just real quick. This is Matthew 24 and verse 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree when its branch is yet tender.
Yeah, meaning it's not ready. It's not ready yet. Okay?
And put forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh.
Right. So now you're starting to be able to tell the time you're in, where the process of growth is on this tree.
Right.
And the fruit that it bears. So prophecy is gonna play out in its season.
Right.
You don't go swimming in winter unless you're Russian. But you know.
Right.
Hello.
Verse 33. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
Oh, we were gonna start with Romans.
Yeah.
See, it is near. You know, it's at the door. So now what? We're starting to hear knocking, or we're starting to hear pangs.
Right.
Birth pangs.
That's right.
Okay? Things are happening. You know, our mind has been changed because of this truth and knowledge, but now it's changing even more because we're getting closer.
Right.
You know, it's like someone getting ready, they're training for the Super Bowl, but now they're in a different mode because the Super Bowl's next week.
Right.
Okay?
Right. It's more serious.
When you're an athlete, you refrain from your woman.
Yep.
I remember, to this day, I remember the Bill Cosby episode where, what's her name? The wife?
Cleo,
something
like that.
She wanted her husband, and he was like, I got that run tomorrow.
Yeah, yep.
The marathon.
Yeah.
You know, so he's like, they'll make my legs weak.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we're in a time where we can't be under the woman.
Right.
Because the woman is the weaker vessel. The woman doesn't want to hear the world's ending because the world is for her.
Exactly.
The world's for her.
Right.
She don't want to hear that her man is a king. Okay? She don't want to hear about eternity coming for him because she wants to eat eternity now.
Right.
All right?
This is their heaven right now.
Exactly. You need to understand that, man. That's why pink is popping. Nike. Do you know Nike is I'm wearing a Nike jacket. I don't worship the bitch. Excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right? We're men of the Lord, hopeful elect. We're not wooed by this bullshit. We ain't worshiping it. Shit, the jacket was free.
We're in captivity.
Yeah. But the point is, you got the Nike symbol is the wing of the goddess of Nike. Did you know Nike is a female? All right. Did you know Nike's a female? Queen of heaven. You got men wearing pink, goddess of heaven. Nike.
Right.
You know?
Praise the goddess of victory.
Yeah. And victory goes into that.
Damn. And it says, back in Jeremiah 28 and verse 8, it says, against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Oh, what's the main country? Babylon.
Oh, yeah.
The country of Babylon. We're in Babylon. So we're telling Babylon what's going to happen. Here it is, Babylon's giving us the short end of the stick. And the only way you get any form of success here, ultimately, is through the left hand.
Yep.
You know? So we're telling about this place. They will look at us as a form of treason, bro.
Yeah.
But this ain't our country. No. Esau used to tell me, you're an American. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Now, do we use our Roman rights? Yeah, but this ain't our country.
We were stolen.
Yeah, we're POWs.
Our ancestors were stolen.
Yeah.
That's why we're in Babylon today.
Yeah.
We're descendants of slaves.
Of captives.
Captives, man. We're POWs, prisoners of war.
Yep.
But at the same time, we're prisoners of hope.
Like that movie, The Room.
Yeah,
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
an old girl got took by Mr. Man, and he was taking her whenever he wanted, however he wanted, and within that taking, she birthed him a child. Now we would be that child,
Right.
but we found out that our mother was taken, and here comes Mr. Man who allows us to be in this room. Yeah, you allow us to be in this room, nigga, but we were still taken. You know?
That movie's crazy.
Yeah, using it as an analogy.
Yeah.
Because technically that'd make you a tear. But you get what I'm saying. Let's just talk spiritual for a minute. And since I said that, you camps, when you got people coming up and the first thing you ask them is what's their nationality, you're going off, man. Now I'm not, of course you'll go into it, but you mean to tell me you can't read someone's spirit?
Right. Right.
What's your nationality? What's your father? What if I don't know?
Right.
What if I don't know? Well, you ain't on the sign. Well, you might not be of the elect.
Right.
How about that? That's why Yahweh Shai said, harlot's gonna make it before you. You know? A harlot gonna make it before you. Hey, Jake, you don't understand. And the Lord could have a Jake that looks like an Edomite get delivered in front of your black ass face.
That's right.
And you fringed out. You got the fringes hanging over the brim. You know? You super fringed out, and a so-called white man gets delivered because he was an Israelite.
Right.
You know? Remember, he said, I'm going to provoke you to anger. You know?
And it says, in Jeremiah 28 and verse 8.
So don't get mad at the Lord's will. You know? If the Lord is dealing with an Israelite that may not look like a typical Israelite, you need to relax. Because Miriam got leprosy.
Oh, yeah.
Could turn your ass white. Now y'all look the same. How about that?
And it says, and against great kingdoms of war and of evil.
Yeah, the war, the world woe. The last woe. A woe so great that prophecy says they ain't gonna learn woe no more.
That's right.
You know? They ain't even gonna know Black Rob song.
Right.
You know? The Lord is about to really do something major to this planet. All right? Extinction level catastrophe.
Yeah.
You know? Extinction level.
That's right.
Now the earth is gonna be here, but the societal level, and the Lord the judgment that's gonna come, you're gonna forget all this shit. You ain't gonna do it for the vine no more.
Right.
You're gonna forget the wine of Babylon. The Lord, the Jacob's trouble is gonna sober the world up from that wine, man. Because the wine is gonna spread through the whole earth through the idea of piercing in the hour of temptation. So Esau is about to open it up, man. He's about to it's gonna be open bar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be spiritually open bar. And that shot is gonna be that mark. Okay?
And it says, of war and of evil.
Yeah, the evil, Jacob's trouble. MOTB, that's evil. And all these people gonna fall for that temptation. All these people around you, me, Ma, and Paw. Everybody gonna fall for that temptation, man. If you're not of the elect, you're gonna fall for that temptation. Because you're gonna wanna keep up with the Joneses. You wanna, the digital all.
Yep.
You wanna marry that woman? You wanna keep that woman next to you?
Yep.
You gotta take that all.
And it says, and of pestilence.
Yep, what Yahweh Shai said will be a sign of his coming. So the prophets are prophesizing what Yahweh Shai said will be signs of his coming. Wars, rumors of war, evil, famine, pestilence, and woes. Okay?
That's right. You want that Proverbs 8 still?
Yes.
Okay, this is Proverbs 8 and verse 1. It says, doeth not wisdom cry?
Yeah.
And understanding pour forth her voice? Right, man, and that's right now. Because, the prophets of the Lord are out here, signing, crying, and warning the people about what's to come next. But yet people don't want to hearken. But that proves that this word is only meant for the elect.
Exactly.
Because the Lord has kept these people spiritually, dumb, spiritually, blind and deaf, that, you know, they're just born in vain.
It's like
you know?
going back to the aspect of athlete.
Yeah.
You think an NFL recruiter trips out when someone doesn't make the cut?
Hell no.
No, they want the best of the best.
Yeah.
The best of the best, sir. They want the best.
Yeah.
So if the Lord ain't dealing with you, we're not tripping out, okay? Because we're over here praying that the Lord continues to deal with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're prisoners of hope. That's why we have this faith, okay?
That's right.
People get cut all the time. It says, many were called, few were chosen.
Yeah.
There's what they say in like NFL, it's not training, it's tryouts.
Tryout. Yeah. Yeah.
What Joker say, he split the thing, he said tryouts.
Yep.
Who's got it?
Yeah. And it says, verse 2, she standeth in the top of high places.
Right, does that mean like a female, that she's ready, she's standing?
No.
No, wisdom is referred to as a female because wisdom is what? Beauty. See that? But then the Lord blessed woman to have beauty, but now beauty done turns you into a beast.
Yeah.
And now your ass is
Damn.
proud, man. That's a problem. That's a problem with the creature. There's a spiritual stirring going on where creature has gone mad and the Lord is sending out warnings that it's going to get fixed. All right? Read that again.
Yes. Proverbs 8:2. It says
There's
she's
too much fucking, excuse me. There's too much pride right now in these cities. That's why they're going to be miserable.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much pride, okay? There's too much wickedness. The cup of wickedness is overflowing, and everybody is taking a sip, man. I'm telling you, you got people around you, brothers, that them fucking demons gonna pop out of you. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, he said to us, pride in the cities.
Politics is causing division. You got husband and wives beefing with each other. Majority of you women got a Queen of Heaven demon on you, man.
Yeah. For sure.
And the Lord is a man. That is one of the most wickedest ways to defy Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is to uplift the woman over the Lord. You know, that's why you bow. Oh, speaking of that, let me show you how effing wicked this place is. So, when you get with a woman, what's one thing that in America you do? You bow to her. Well, first you get engaged. Engaged means in conflict. So when somebody says I got engaged, I say, who's winning? You know? So then you get engaged, but you solidified that engagement of war through the aspect of placing a ring on her finger, which that ring goes back to like a serpent.
Yeah.
But then that ring came from what? A box. That box comes from many different establishments, and one of them is known as Pandora. When you go back into mythology, Pandora's box was known as a box that gave a gift or it gave an item which perceived to be a gift, but it was a curse. So all your relationships are fucking cursed, man. You're giving this woman a gift that's now cursed.
Right.
Your whole togetherness.
You know, it's crazy because
So you can't even be one flesh.
Right.
It's a curse in front of you.
Because the scriptures say, he that gives a wife gives a what? A possession. And what's that? That's a gift, right?
Yeah.
A female servant, woman, right?
Yep.
She supposed to be for you. But
Tell the serpent getting her.
exactly. But as soon as she, you get so-called engaged and married, according to this world, she divorces you, and guess what? She gets half of what you own.
Well, people say that.
Oh,
They say as soon as we got married, it went to shit.
See?
Because you put that curse on y'all.
See?
That's why, we married right now.
Right.
Why I gotta meet you at the altar in your white dress?
Right.
You know?
Come on, man.
And it's levels to this thing. We married to the Lord.
Right.
Yahushai's at camp, we in the beach chair.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? We in the beach chair. It's levels to this thing.
That's right.
Humility can preserve and extend your lifespan. Just add a little humility to you. That's what
Right.
preserved Nineveh.
Right. Yeah. That's right. And it says, because you mentioned pride, right?
Yeah.
This is 2 Esdras 15 and verse 18. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Because of their demons. All right? Because of the demons that you have on you, you gotta get baptized. What Jorge Masvidal say? He said, I baptized him.
Baptized.
Which we don't do all that,
Right.
But that was a Gentile. But he baptized that Edomite.
Yeah, he damn sure did. And it says, the houses shall be...
I'm sorry. Because baptism means to immerse.
Yeah, submerge them.
Submerge them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get submerged, all right. You're going to get submerged in peril. You're going to get submerged in judgment. You're going to be submerged in the lake of fire. Okay? That's what's coming. That's what's coming down the pipe.
That's right. And it says, the houses shall be destroyed.
Yep.
And men shall be afraid.
Because men aren't afraid right now.
Right.
That's why they're dwelling carelessly.
Right.
Now, I just watched the movie Don't Look Up last night again.
Great movie.
And you gotta rewatch these movies, sorry. I'm gonna say one thing. I watched that movie last night, and I told this brother, I said, this movie is an open mockery to the prophets' lives.
Yeah.
Because when you watch that movie, we're more like the chick.
Yeah.
And then old boy finally got into his senses.
Yeah.
Because he was more like IUIC. They kept him on the PC spectrum.
Yeah.
She said, we're all gonna fucking die!
Yeah.
She was losing it, man. But she had the right to, because she understood the severity of what's happening. They gave y'all 6 months to live, man. Then they started a campaign, Don't Look Up. So then when did she tell the truth? When she was on the street.
Right.
Because when they were on mainstream, they kept alleviating it.
Yeah.
You know, taking the severity off of it. So when she got in the street, old boy was like, what's up, man? What's going on? She said, there's a fucking comet the size of Mount Everest. It's about to hit this bitch. We're gonna die. And he almost threw up.
Yeah.
But where did she tell him? On the street. You're not gonna get this in these good evening. This just in. No, they're gonna tell you the news when it's too late.
Right.
That's when they're gonna tell you it. And then they're not gonna tell you the full truth. You know? Then the old boy, Bill Gates in the movie, he said, nature calls. Once they found out, because they had a machine called Bash, which Bash means to violently strike. And that comet that was heading towards Earth was the rock formed without hands. That was Yahweh Shai.
Right.
That was the missiles.
Yep.
And Esau, Babylon could do nothing.
Yep. They tried to stop it twice.
Yep. And they climbed up to heaven.
Yep. That's right, man. Esau can't debunk the Lord's will. If it's written, it's gonna happen.
He can't crack the code.
He can't.
Meaning, like the Lord said, if you could search out heaven. And
yeah.
So he's trying to crack that code, but what he's gonna realize, it was like a facetious statement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was telling you something that you can't do, but you attempted to do it.
Right. That's funny. This is Zephaniah 2:15. It says, this is the rejoicing city that dwell carelessly.
That dwell in a mindset of securely. I'm secure. I don't need to lock my door.
Right.
I can walk with tight clothes on and my ass out. Well, if there's a problem, I'll just call 911. Right?
Yep.
Hey, police ain't coming. You know, I've been thinking about, police ain't about to come to you like they show you in movies.
Right.
Okay? I watched a police body cam, okay? Because I'll do that. I like to watch. And they had rescued this woman that was kidnapped for 4 days.
Ooh.
By a repeat offender that was going around kidnapping women and doing whatever he's doing.
Right.
Now they finally saved her. And when they saved her, it wasn't like the movie. They didn't have a blanket. They didn't have her mother. They didn't have her favorite sweater.
Right.
She climbed down off a ladder with 2 black eyes, dehydrated, completely withered away, and was like, do you have water?
Oh.
All the cops said was, just sit right here, we'll figure it out. They didn't take care of her.
Wow.
They was more worried about arresting old boy, and she's over here looking like the seed of Chucky with 2 black eyes, man. She was done.
Damn.
Cause look, it only takes a few days to knock off the vintage of beauty from a woman, man. Okay? So when Jacob Trouble come, you're not gonna be seeing Instagram face filter models running around.
Nope.
You can be like, Brittany? You know, real shit, man.
Real, bro, yeah.
The Lord has blessed us with the spirit of bringing reality to you. Okay, it's like those movies when the hackers interrupt the TV.
Yeah.
That's us. We're interrupting your program. Okay? And we're telling you the truth of the matter.
That's right. It's like being, that glitch in the Matrix.
Yep.
And it says, back in Zephaniah 2:15, it says, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me.
So the mindset or the vibration of Babylon is we're the best. We're the best around. We're the it factor. You want to reach the pinnacle of society, then come to me.
Yep.
But now, where you went to be at this level is now there's too many lovers. There's too many people here.
Yeah.
Growth population has taken over the essence of gifts, pleasure, and leisure that Babylon promotes.
Right.
Okay? Babylon is no more a Starbucks commercial. Babylon is no more a Target Christmas commercial. Okay?
Gotham City out here, man.
Yeah.
Lawlessness out here, man.
Yep.
And it says,
That's funny you say that. It's lawless, but Isaiah says this is the result of not living by the law.
oh, wow.
Let me get that real quick. So when you go to the book of Isaiah, which was a prophet in the Assyrian Empire, this is what he prophesied. Isaiah 24, you know this one, brother. Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof because they transgressed the laws.
Right.
So this is the fruit of being lawless.
Right. And it said the inhabitants because they're under the vibration of Esau.
Yeah.
Of the devil.
Yep.
If you give a bad person, a good thing, he's gonna turn it into a bad thing. I like how they say, if this falls to the wrong hands, it's gonna be bad for humanity.
Yes.
But if it falls to the right hands, then everybody's gonna be well off.
Yep.
You see, that's why Yahushua got to come back to put the world back in its rightful order.
Yeah.
In its position.
Yep.
Everything you see right now is completely out of order.
Esau is the only vessel that could turn truth evil.
Yes.
Remember it says, woe to them that call good evil and evil good.
Yes.
This man can turn truth into evil.
Yes.
Good point is, watch the movie Moving with Richard Pryor. He was going to buy a house from an Edomite, and as an Edomite is showcasing the house, he said, you like the windows?
Oh, man.
We're taking them. And I said, oh, okay. He said, oh, look at these nice doors. Nice, right? We're taking them. You're funny, we're funny. We're laughing. And then they went out to the pool, and he said, you like the pool? And then Richard Pryor said, let me guess, you're taking it, right? What Richard Pryor didn't know is he was telling him the truth. He was telling them the truth, but he gave it in a way that seemed like he was kidding, but he was recording the conversation, so that case would be inadmissible in a court of law.
Right, because he actually did say it.
Yes.
But to Richard Pryor, he said it in a joking manner.
He was insinuating he was joking.
Right.
But when you get behind that podium, when you're put at the seat,
Yeah.
wherever it is, I can't remember the name, but when you're put there in question, the attorney's gonna say, did he say that he was taking the doors? He did, but I thought. That's your problem. When you lean on your own understanding, not only are you in violation with the Lord, you're in violation handling Esau.
Right.
You can't lean on your own understanding with Esau and give him the benefit of doubt.
Right.
He's banking on you to have a benefit of a doubt before he chips your ass. He hopes you're drunk. He hopes you think that he's good for you. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. That's the devil for you.
That's a demon.
He's gonna smile in your face and stab you in the back. Come on, man. That's Esau for you, man.
Yep.
That's fucking the devil. And it says, Zephaniah 2:15, it says, how is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passed by her shall hiss and wag his hand. And what's that talk about? Destruction. That's why Babylon is gonna become a desolation. Like how it says Malachi is gonna be stubble, ashly. A great pile of ashes. Because in the scriptures, this place is is prophesied to be overthrown by thermonuclear missiles, and that's what World War III.
Right. Thank you, brother. There you go, brother.
Oh, the water, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the biggest thing that we're all banking on is what? Prophecy. Other people are banking on policies, politicians, you know? But no, this is about to change.
That's right. Hold on, what's up? Is that M mic?
Migrant.
Right, it's a migrant. Oh,
I don't
shit.
know.
Right. Now, I'm gonna keep going. Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city.
Which in context was going into us.
Right, because right here it says judgment on Judah.
Yeah, see,
Right.
now the scholars got no problem of going into the judgment for Jake.
Right.
But now let's flip the script because Amalek now saying, I'm Judah.
Right.
I'm Levi.
Right.
So now with you get now that, because we already went through it.
Yeah.
We already got this prophecy for us.
Right.
But now this is a two-edged sword. So now this is what's going to happen to you. Okay?
And it says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted.
Yeah, this place is polluted.
Oh.
Economically, morally, religiously, socially. Okay?
Oh, especially, man. For real, man.
It's evil.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't evil. Get in a car. Get in a car, drive. No. Get in a car as a new driver. Remember I told you, brother? I said, bro,
Yeah.
once you get out there, it would the bumper say, please be patient, I'm new.
Hell
They say,
nah.
the fuck out the road, man. I'm late for work.
Right.
They throwing shit at you.
Especially up here in fucking New York State.
Yeah. Don't let a female be behind you in a vehicle. That B word will run you off the road, man. They'll run you off the road. Women are evil, bro.
Yeah.
Men too. You women are evil, bro.
Yeah.
You people are evil. Nahum,
Got you. Yep.
please.
Got you. This is the book of Nate. I'm sorry, bro.
And we hope and pray that you brothers and you few sisters with an H at the end, we hope that y'all are keeping the faith, maintaining, fighting that good fight, because whatever you're going through, we going through, already went through, elders are going or already went through it. So we just got to continue to hold on. And I promise you, whatever you're going through, you got 100 other brothers going through it that already did, man.
Right.
Promise you.
Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1.
We got the same testimonies.
Hell yeah.
We all got the same testimonies.
And why is that? Because we all one body. You know? Yahushua is the head though.
Yep.
That's why Yahushua said, I know that powerfully.
Yep.
I know your tribulations. Yahushua, he was under the, Esau too. You know?
Yahweh Shai was born in the Edomite Empire,
Yeah.
and then he's coming back in the Edomite Empire.
That's right.
That show you the Lord don't deal with Esau.
Right.
It could have been any other empire Yahweh Shai was born in. He was born in one of the most wicked ones, Daniel 7.
Yep.
That's Rome. And then he's coming back in the Rome revival?
That's why it says he's gonna pierce the ones that pierced him.
Woo!
Who pierced him? Romans.
The piercer.
Right, yeah. Roman Edomites.
He's
man.
going to come back to deliver us from Esau trying to pierce us.
Man.
He's trying to crucify us now.
Yes.
But he don't know is we already on the cross with the Lord.
Right.
We're already bearing our burden.
Right.
You know?
Exactly, man.
He in that spirit, what your man got to do with me? That nigga an adulterer,
That's
man.
wicked, bro.
We're the Lord's bride. What I say earlier. Yahweh Shai's at camp. We in the beach chairs, brothers.
Right.
We in the beach chairs comfortable. If you not trusting in the Lord right now, if you don't got that trust fall right now, bro, you're going to wear yourself thin. You got Jakes right now that are in the mindset that they can wage war with Esau to make it to the kingdom. No. No. While you are running and doing pull-up jumpers, working on your jump shot, Esau's running up doing mid-range jumpers with a 12 gauge, bro.
Yep.
Go watch those videos. And I'm not talking about athletic Edomites. I'm talking beer belly, blue shirt, collar wearing niggas. They running up. Good job, Jim. Bap, 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 bap. Quick pull off the hip. They're training, man. Yeah, Jake, you might be stronger, but you ain't stronger than the gun.
Right.
You know?
For real.
Esau's getting ready. He's getting ready.
The Slayer is on his way, man. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe, there goes that word again.
Yep.
Woe to the bloody city.
Woe to the oppressing city. Woe to the city filled with blood. Woe to the city that was drunk off the blood of the saints. That's the virgin daughter Babylon. John saw that. Okay? And now then you got a picture of Kabbalah. Kabbalah Harris. It's a new one. You got a picture of Kabbalah Harris going viral with her purple suit on with pearls, and someone put the scripture in Revelation 17. She was in purple, decked with pearls. Which that's talking about America,
Right.
but it's spiritual because that bitch is a hoe,
Right.
ruling America.
Right.
Call Montel, he'll tell you.
And in that movie, Don't Look Up, the president is a female. What's
Yup.
that bitch name? Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, who
No.
was a slut,
Yep.
and she was smoking, you know.
And it
Hey,
says,
go watch that. You see Don't Look Up, bro. When's the
Yeah.
last time you seen it? Watch it again.
yeah.
You can watch it again, bro. I watched it last night, bro. It was just too much.
That's a good ass movie.
One, that was the elites mocking the prophet's life, because what they were going through is what we're going through, you know. And it got to a point where she's just working at a liquor store, and I don't give a fuck.
Because they persecuted her.
You know what though? But there's stages to this truth. At
Right.
first, you want everyone to know.
Yeah.
You want your family to know. You want the whole world to know. And then you find out the world ain't set up to know.
Right.
So then you say, man, F y'all. And then you get to the point, I'm just glad I know. That's where we're at with this thing, you know?
Yeah.
We're glad we know.
Yep.
We're glad we're in the body of knowing. Knowing Nicolas Cage, you know?
Great movie as well. Yep. And it says,
Because remember, a movie is shown where? In theaters.
Right.
Theater, theos, God. This world's a stage.
right.
That's why we like movies. Okay? Because movies have spiritual messages in them.
Right.
That we extrapolate from at times. Because right now, I'm in the action sci-fi genre. I'm not in the romance movies. I don't want to be on a couch watching a movie about another nigga on a couch.
Right.
I don't want to be a boy in the hood watching Boys in the Hood.
Right.
Fuck that. I want to watch movies about machines and androids. You
Yeah.
know? I want to watch movies about what he's doing. I don't want to
Real.
watch The Notebook.
Right.
But Bae, come on, Bae, let's rub feet.
Right.
Let's rub feet. Women,
Come on,
because
man.
a woman is a pillar of rest. But this is not our rest. That's the problem. I don't got no problem. I know how to balance. But the times that we're in, we're seeing that people, they're unbalanced. And the only time that it's going to kick in is when it's too late.
Right.
You know?
Just like the movie showed you.
Well,
Don't look up.
Yes.
Because nobody believed that comment was coming until it was coming.
Yeah, in the movie, they actually were saying that the prophecy wasn't real until they saw it. All eyes shall see. Revelations 1 and 7.
That's right.
So understand this, brothers. No one is going to have the spirit of severity on them like you do until they see it. Blessed are they which have not seen and believe. So because you see and believe, that's a blessing.
That's right.
They're set up to wait till they see it. You know?
That's right.
So whatever. Glad we know now.
Yes. Back in Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1, it says, woe to the bloody city.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Man.
You just had Biden offer an apology to Gad for what they did. Then you had Gad. Did you see Gad marching down in New York City?
Hell yeah.
And guess where they marched at, brother? They marched on 34th Street, where the apostles and elders were for years. He said,
Spiritual, man.
we not gone. You took our land. And that's Gad. And that I got a couple points to make. That's Gad showing Genesis 49, a troop shall overcome, but he shall overcome in the end, meaning the 12,000 elect Gadites that are of the elect. And secondly, in the movie Don't Look Up, you had a scene where Meryl Streep, the Queen of Heaven, was coming up with some plan, and behind her was a painting of the Civil War. The very next scene,
Yep.
the whole city was in an uprising, a civil war.
Yep.
So they're telling you in your face. Those elite not only were mocked, but hey, the Most High's not mocked. They're mocking the general public. We're letting you know, even though you've been told the world's about to end, we can make you believe that it ain't. And we still have an escape plan. But all that escape plan is going to do is preserve them to be the first crops of slavery in our kingdom, which will be on earth.
That's right.
So who's in the trick bag now? You dealing with the spirit of Yahweh, baby.
Right.
See, surely his name is Jacob. Yeah.
Gotcha. And it says, you're on scare tactics.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, man. And it says, it is all full of lies and robbery.
Right. And he capitalizes off lies. Corinthians, blinded the minds.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we could just quote it.
Yeah.
Blinding the minds of them
that believe not.
Right. He's darkened the minds of the masses. So leave the masses alone.
Got to.
Let masses believe in massa.
Yeah.
Okay? Let them believe. Hey, at work, where we at,
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to talk about with you.
Right. Like, leave the people alone, man. They're all NPCs.
Yep.
Non-playable characters.
Yep, leave them alone.
They're all extras in this movie.
Yep.
And it says,
But we're about to enter the time where the main characters are going to be on scene. You know?
and it says, the prey departeth not.
We're the prey. Remember it says, he that turneth from wickedness maketh himself a prey.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. And it says, verse 2,
Because people to try to get one over on you till you got to boss up on them. I'm not never telling a brother to be carnal, but in this walk, I realize you can't be so friendly with everybody.
Yeah, so
you,
meek.
you can't be smiling all the time. You can't be a
Yeah.
choir boy in this truth. Hey man, back the fuck up. My bad, guy, my bad. Yeah, relax. Relax. I'm walking through and a group of migrant women, this is like literally, I say, hey, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Like you gotta snap them out of that shit,
Yeah,
man. Sometimes you gotta snap people out. Relax, bro. I'm sorry. Because these people are so drunk, you'll take it personal, but they're not personally doing that to you. They're just so lost in the sauce that they're just, it's like playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's looking down.
Yeah.
They're saying, don't look up. When you see Kevin Hart dancing on screen, they're telling you don't look up. When they give you some random football player with a celebrity, they're telling you don't look up. When they showcase nothing but bullshit on your mainstream media, they're telling you don't look it up.
Right.
Don't look it up. Look down. Look at here. Look at titties. Look, titties. That's right. That's what they want. You live Babylon. Remember the Dave Chappelle skit? He said if pop-up ads were real, that's
real.
Babylon.
Yes.
We deal with pop-up ads.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like an East Indian flea market.
Yes. It's real, man.
Go look them up.
It's like the movie, what's that with the one with Jim Carrey, the Truman Show.
Yeah, the Truman
He
Show.
said, who are you talking to?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You know?
Which proves in that movie, he had a woman, but his woman was given to him by Satan.
Yeah.
See? His woman was given to him by Satan. And, Yes. Yes. You want the world's greatest burger every day? It's not the world's greatest burger no more.
Right. And it says, verse 2, the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels.
Yeah, the rattling. The rattling of the wheels because the fucking brake pads is done.
Yep.
They're cheap. It's the cars, the insurance. Oh, you know why? In the 30s, you know, people used to ride horseback. Remember that? You see
Yeah.
people on horseback. Do you know how Esau took horseback riding off of the streets? He took it off by taxing them. So when he wants to stop you from doing something, he'll just tax your ass until it's so difficult.
Damn,
I
bro.
just can't afford to keep doing it. See? So, hey, that's why it says truth faileth. Do not expect to hear the truth on mainstream media.
Right.
When they brought Hebrew Israelites on Fox, they brought a nigga that, I don't mean to call him a nigga, I'm saying it in a statement sense. They brought this male who looked like Sa-Netta, and he said that he was a Hebrew Israelite. And I said,
never heard
who the
that.
hell is
Yeah.
this guy? Never.
His name was something Bonnie Yisrael. Who the hell is that?
Oh, I don't trust you if you Yisrael me. No, I know you could be sincere, but come on, man. It's 20. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, there's too much lessons. There's too much edification. Stop being spiritually lazy. It's Yashar Allah, you know? And quit with the Christ crap.
Right, man.
You got the truth. You got the Lord at your fingertips. And you're playing, man. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Keep being a spectator. Just know this ain't a spectator sport, even though we're a spectacle to all men.
And it says, verse 2, and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots.
Yup, and then, you know what? Can you look up Henry Ford's first car? Let's just, since we said that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's what also took horses out the way too. A new invention.
Oh yeah. Oh, I believe it's called the Industrial Revolution. Yeah.
I just want to see when Henry Ford's first vehicle came out. Because it goes a step further. When their vehicles came out, they made them so good that people didn't need to buy a new car.
Oh wow.
So then he had to lessen the quality and then make
Damn.
sports cars.
Quadricycle.
1896. See? So they started, but then who could afford that? Not the
Right.
average, so we would have had horses.
Right.
Then Esau'd have the nigga driving
Well,
Miss Daisy,
Yep.
right? Uber driver.
Yep.
Picking Miss Daisy up now from the club and her ass is in college. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Now
Bro.
Miss Daisy's in a black dress with blonde hair with cleavage.
Yep. And it says, verse 3, the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there was a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses.
What's that? Verse what?
Verse 3.
Perfect. So that's going to happen in the near future. Okay, remember, the Bible, you cannot read the Bible in chronological order.
Right.
Just because it says page 1, don't mean you got to go to page 2.
Right.
You know?
And it's,
If you will. There's certain times when you read that you can read in chronological order.
Yeah.
But then there's other times where it's like, it goes here, then goes there. Like how we talk. We could go here, then there, then we make this point, go into that, then we jump back to that point.
Right, right.
So it's got to all be put in place.
yeah. For real. And it says, they stumble upon their corpses.
Yeah, that's the glittering sword is from the third woe.
That's right.
The nuclear missiles. That's coming. World War III is coming, man.
Oh, yeah.
Draft's coming, okay? Things are about to happen.
Right.
Things about to get shaken up very quickly. It ain't just gonna be the Monday through Friday work week, saving up, Thanksgiving.
Right.
Society's about to change. One thing that these camps, I'm gonna say, one thing these T-shirt French Israelites do not address is the fact that there's a major prophecy that's gonna change the everyday societal commute.
Yeah.
You know?
For real, man.
You're gonna have Jacob's trouble. Ain't nobody's gonna be waiting for a bus. You're just gonna get bus somewhere.
For real.
You know?
Verse 4 says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Damn, said multitude.
And
Damn.
and it all just goes back to what? Left hand. That's why he's heavy into the Queen of Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They're heavy into Satanism. Okay? They're heavy into
Rituals.
Rituals.
Left-handed rituals.
Yep. And the most people go is a athlete or an actress with a hand gesture. Like,
Yep.
bro, it's deeper than that.
For real.
Why don't you focus on the puppeteer? This is the truth. LeBron James. Like, man, I don't care about that puppet, bro.
Right.
I don't care. We go into who's doing behind the scene. Go into the man behind the curtain.
For real, man. And it says, of the well-favored harlot.
Yep, Babylon is a well-favored harlot. How do we know that? Ask someone, do you think that there's another country on earth better than here? Do you think that there's a country on earth better than America? When Chris Tucker went to China, what did he say? Did he say, I want to stay? He said, no, want to come to America?
Yep.
He was trying to bring their ass back.
Right.
But there's a prophecy that says they shall turn to their own people.
That's right.
So there's a time coming where people ain't going to want to be associated with Babylon.
That's right. And it says, the mistress of witchcrafts. Damn.
She's a mistress of witchcrafts. And you got it all over. Just comes to mind American Idol.
Yeah.
You know, things of that nature. And all these people are sacrifices, bro. All these people that are famous are just sacrifice. A woman that accepts the doctrine of the devil, she's just sacrificed.
Yeah.
And she just gets a little money. One of them Jake women, she said she can't go to sleep unless she got gospel music on. Because
wow.
your ass went to the left hand.
Yep.
You went to the left hand.
And it says that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
And then you got men. You got Yahweh Shemel Shai, Judge Cam Newton on camera.
Yeah.
Then you got men. You know what's crazy? You got men that will sit here and stick up for random women they've never even met. But do you see women sticking up for men?
Hell no. Hell no.
Every time a man brings truth into the picture about the devious, demonic nature that they're allowed to do under Esau and Satan's authority, you got some duck fuck nigga. Excuse my language, I apologize, but hey, we're oppressed, man. You have him sticking up for her, arguing with another man, you know?
Right.
Well, she's waiting to take your ducats. She's waiting to take everything from you, you idiot. You know, it says, can you get Proverbs 17 and 15, please? Is that it? 17 and 15?
Which one you want?
About, justify the wicked.
That sounds, yes, that sounds about right.
What does Proverbs 17 and 15 say?
That is it. Proverbs says 17
This place
and
is
15.
evil, man.
That's
Yeah, read
Yeah.
that loud. Yep, you're good.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 15. He that justifieth the wicked.
Right, so you had, the brother was telling me, which these people are just low level. They're all just low level. We don't care, but we watch and we speak on, we speak into it, but we move on, you know? So we address wickedness, evil, but we're not consumed in that level. Like, we're above reality shows. We're above podcasts, but we may poke our head in like Ezekiel, look around, get what we need, do a lesson. Like the angel at the Redskins game.
Right.
You know? We're just reporting. We're reporting. Heralds. Heralding. Read it again. Go on.
He that justifieth the wicked.
So you had an interview that came out, which Corey Holcomb must have watched our last camp. Because last camp I said, if you got a BBL, you're a demon. And then in their interview, it said, Corey Holcomb said, what did he say? If you got a BBL?
basically like if you got a BBL, then you're wicked, basically.
Yeah, he said, if you got a BBL, you're wicked.
He was rebuking, women. Basically the way of this Western, world.
Yeah.
And Cam Newton was, trying to
Defend it.
Yeah, defend it and deflect.
Just justify it.
Yeah.
He was trying to justify
Yep.
a woman for committing adultery.
Yep.
Trying to justify, like Tupac. Now he's gone. Well, he might be back. They got conspiracies. But that nigga was a demon. I had played his, first of all, that nigga was a mo. Let me tell you this,
Yeah.
for one. He was laying crab style in a tub with gold on his body.
Yeah.
That nigga was a mo, bro. I watched an interview of him. I was cruising through online. I watched an interview of him, and I said, this nigga is the most zestiest nigga in the room.
Yeah.
Ain't no thug nigga. Like, I was like, it's like a mo with a blunt, bro. I'm straight. I'm dead.
true.
Go watch Tupac. Go watch it.
They've been posting a lot of videos of him in the past.
Yeah.
Like past interviews.
Yeah.
And how he used to talk like.
Yeah. So let me finish this. So I was like, well, let me go watch. When I was in the world, you like that song, what? Keep Your Head Up.
Right.
But it's really the chorus that gets you. Ooh, I'm like, oh, that's good. Put that on. But then now, having ears, bless your ears, they hear. I put it on, and I said, like it was the skit in Dave Chappelle. He said, when the rap say everything you're going through in real time. He said, what? So I'm listening, and Tupac is justifying a woman
Yep.
leaving a man. I'd click that shit off. I said, yo,
Yeah.
this nigga's an enabler. But I didn't hear that when I in the world, you know? He said, how we got the right to tell you can have one. You know, whatever the fuck he was saying.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
a plant anyway.
That
know?
Tupac is the reason for brothers being raised by single mothers to this day. You know? I'm glad they shot
Yeah.
that nigga.
And guess who runs the whole industry? The JOOs. That's why they allow certain songs to be put out to taint, Jake.
Yep.
Put that spell on Jake. You
Yep.
know?
So read
and, and they use guys like Tupac, for example, to push that agenda. So-called influencer. Oh, you got
read that from the top again.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 15. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemned the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord.
Right, because if you're trying to justify wickedness, then that proves that you love this world and you hate Yahweh Shemal Shai. Because what's that scripture that says? It's that 1 John 2:15. If ye love the world and not, if ye love the world, the love of the Father is not in you.
Yep.
So you are justifying something that the Most High hates. What do it say? Says hate evil and love good.
Well, most people can't identify evil.
Right.
Most people can't identify demonic thoughts in their brain.
Right.
You need to identify when you got a demonic thought, man. And you know who can't do that? Women. Now let me read this real quick.
Yep.
Check this out. It says, keep your, I'm reading the lyrics. Just let me show you the blasphemy. And you sisters should be mad too. Cause this nigga, now the serpent has became a negroid. You know what I'm saying? A nigga a serpent, bro. So imagine you got a woman and y'all have a little difference. Now she's sipping some malt liquor and got thug life in her ear. Thug, diva.
Yeah.
Those are Elamite demons.
Yep.
But check. It says, girl. Now, first of all, a nigga, that's how women, girl, guess what, girl? So that's one strike. He says, girl, keep your head up, and when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. But what if her ass was doing something? You know, what if he had a discipliner? What if he had a corrector? What if it was robe time?
For real, man.
Don't women say, I need a man to tame me?
Yeah.
Come on, man, be consistent. It says, when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And if he can't learn to love you, you should leave him, cause sister, you don't need him. That's a demon. My motherfucker, man, you fucking nigga trying to tell my woman, I'll beat your ass, bro.
And you know it's heavy a lot.
I'll take the rebuke later. You know what I'm saying? I'll take bro. Bro, no, bro. The fuck out get out my business. And then I'm checking her ass too, the whole way home.
Yeah. And that's one thing too. A lot of these popular songs.
I'm sorry. And if you got a fucking problem with that, may the Lord destroy you, man.
Yeah.
We're bringing orders being brought back on earth.
Yes.
Orders being brought back on earth, and it's going ground up.
That's right.
It's going ground up. No one else is addressing this. You got badass kids running around, stamping and stomping, babies getting mutilated, women turning their fucking boys into girls. And what does Jake woman say? She said, when a black woman can't feed her children, the government provides.
Yep.
When a black man can't feed his children, he goes to jail.
Yep.
You mean to tell me I ain't supposed to be pissed off? And we bear the seed to bring more Israelites here on earth? And then when we bring them here, we can't even trust the womb that it's being incubated in? Or the doctor that's helped birthing it out? Or the school system that's being sent to while my ass is a slave, 9 to 5? Fuck out of here, man. I got all the right in the world to hate evil. And this fucking place is evil, man. You brothers, don't ever let anybody try to take away the importance of you as an Israelite man. Every Israelite man on earth will be God mode in the kingdom.
That's right.
What were you gonna say, Kradazar?
You said it. This is the book of 2 Peter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tupac was just an industry player.
Yeah,
Tupac's best friend. Yeah. Tupac shared a locker with Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
And Jada Pinkett and low down dirty shame ass, her roommate was a Mo.
Oh shit.
You know?
Damn, now look at her ass.
Black culture's getting exposed. P. Diddy was sacrificed, so now everybody's getting exposed.
Mm-hmm.
So take that.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 6. Oh man, page stuck together.
Yeah, it's all good. Did you finish that one?
Yeah.
I got it.
You still got it?
That's the one.
Read that, please, one more time. I watched a video that a brother uploaded by Apostle Gabar. It said, to the sincere brothers.
Oh,
man, I watched that thing 3 times, bro. I watched it 3 times, back to back. Because they say sometimes you got to remind people who you are. Sometimes you need to be reminded who you are. What did he tell him? Remember who you are. You got to remember who you are. It said to stir up their pure mind. You ain't going to get stirred up here to know who you are. These are heathens and demons. They want the gods of the earth to think that they're just mortal flesh.
Right.
While the mortals are portraying themselves as God. Ain't that funny? The mortals are portraying themselves as God and telling the gods that we're just mortal. This is our planet. Y'all just live here. Y'all didn't make the earth. We did. And they about to be introduced to the gods of the earth real soon. It's called the Alahayim, man. And you about to feel the power starting with Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right, man.
We're about to enter the second death. Hit your ass with some water. Remember the first one. That's why a lot of you are scared of drowning and burning to death. Because that little spirit you got in you knows that you drown once and soon gonna burn second.
That's right.
And the Lord gonna allow us to watch. We're gonna be like Michael Jackson in theater with the popcorn, nigga.
That's right. Smiling.
Smiling, man. We're holding arms with brothers. This is our family. The water Abanaw Yahweh Shemel Shai. You truly understand why Yahweh Shai said, this my mother, this my brother. Those that do the will. Because we're in the times, brothers, where you're going to realize the only ones you could count on, trust, and have faith in is the brotherhood. Everyone else is in question.
That's right.
You're in question.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 15. He that justified the wicked.
Nah, brother, look. Man, I know that's some good-ass white people, man. We're not here for your emotion. You know, we're not here for your emotion to paint a broad brush. Let's get to the gritty of it. Just like going back, there's majority of wicked women, so we address the majority. Yeah, there's a minority, but the problem is so severe that we got to address this gouging hole before we talk about this other wall. You know what I mean? We got to talk about the problem at hand. See, me, when I work, I like to tackle the big problem first. Then we could do the small little detail. It's like if I gotta paint this wall and I got this brother with me, we gotta get the problem done first before we get the little details and
right.
You know what I mean? You gotta
right.
build the house first before we figure out what color we're gonna paint it.
Right.
He that justified the wicked, and he that condemneth the just.
Yeah, we're evil. We're wrong. Being a man is wrong. You know how evil that is to tell a man who's been designed spiritually first, programmed second to be what a man, and then you tell that man that he's wrong for being a man, but when the power go out, you're gonna need a man.
Yep.
Okay? Right now you have power because the water's running, because electricity's on. But what happens when it shuts off?
Yep.
Then you need that man.
That's right.
I'll call him back. But then in the movie, The First Purge, the phone rang.
Yeah, yep.
Isaiah was calling.
Yep.
Now, what you say? What you say, girl? Then, when Jacob's trouble hit,
Yep.
it was, Isaiah!
That first ring.
First
man,
fucking
pick
ring.
up. Yep.
Come on now. The movie, what's that? Disturbia? Diplomatic? There's some movie I watched on Tubi.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what it's called. Yeah.
But in that movie, the woman, I was talking about it last week. In the movie, the woman was acting like she was mad at her man. Y'all women ain't gonna be mad at your man in Jacob's trouble. I promise you that. Okay? Let's keep going though.
Oh, yeah.
Now back in Proverbs one more time.
And he that justified the wicked.
Yup, so you got people that are justifying the devil, justifying Satan, justifying evil, justifying hate, justifying oppression right now. And those are things that the Lord hates. There are 6 things in my heart that I hate. 7's an abomination. You know, feet that be swift running into mischief, shedding innocent blood, sowing discord, lying lips. Those are things the Lord despises, like do we. We're indignant, meaning we have righteous anger, okay?
And he that condemneth the just.
Yep.
Even they both are an abomination to the Lord.
So they're abomination. So you know what the Lord does with abomination? He gets rid of it. He burns it. We don't need it. You know? We don't want that shit on here. It's an ant. It can't, you know. But that was it. You got something, brother?
Yeah. This is the book of Psalms, chapter.
And if you don't like it, you can leave. We're entering the wedding of Yahweh Shai. If you don't have on a wedding garment, you're gonna get kicked out.
That's right.
And we're just skimming the surface.
Yeah.
This is just the level of the family unit. We haven't even got far into the workplace of the religion or the government aspect or what's planned to come. You know? We ain't even touched that. But the problem is we're just in the midst of nothing but citizens. See? Citizens just want the cotton candy, the Ferris wheel, kissing, taking a picture. You know, let's dress up like cowboy. You know that?
Yeah.
They just want to play.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We're around We're around people that just want to play.
Yep.
We're not here to play. Remember it says they rose up to play?
Yeah. Yep. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7 and verse 11. It says the Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Right. So if the Lord's angry with the wicked every day, and the Lord's with us, then what spirit are we going to be in? Now, we're not on the level of overthrow, you know? But we understand what's pleasing to the Lord, and we have to rebuke. We're about to enter a famine of the word. It's called the Sedition Act. Look it up. No, don't look it up. Right? That's what that movie, Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
Really what it said was, don't look it up.
Yeah.
Don't look it up. You got to be like the Church of Berea.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to look it up. Which the Church of Berea was neighbor to the Church of Thessalonica, which is why you got the book of Thessalonians. Because the book of Thessalonians, it wasn't to 123 Thessalonica. It was to the Israelites that they met on that journey in that region on Paul's second ministry.
Right.
Okay?
Exactly. That's why I believe when you go into the letters, it's based off Paul's missions in his ministries.
Yep.
So like this first ministry was like Turkey, Galatia. So that's why the first letter is what? The book of Galatians.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is Derbe, Lystria, and then you got to go.
Is it Galatians or is it Corinthians or Galatians?
Corinthians is way over.
Oh, okay.
Corinthians is near Athens.
Okay.
So Corinthians would be after the book of Thessalonians.
Oh, okay,
Galatians is the first book, and Ephesians would be like one of the last books.
Right.
I just want to say this real quick, because the scriptures do say don't judge a brother in meat or Sabbath. So the brother might be new, which is cool, beautiful, Donald Custer. But I just want to tell you, brother, the Sabbath isn't always every Friday to Saturday. It's based off the lunar moon.
Yeah, lunar.
So right now, our Sabbath is Wednesday to Thursday. But you can look up lessons. You can get edified so you can understand. Because I once was a Friday to Saturday Sabbath Israelite too, until the Lord introduced me to the truth. So as a brother, I'm just saying that to you because it says it's our neighbor.
Yeah.
So love thy neighbor as thyself. I'd want someone to tell me that too.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Lord is dealing with you and guide you, brother, you'll find out the Sabbath is not just every Friday to Saturday, because the whole Friday to Saturday goes back to left-hand worship. Like when you go into Friday's Frigga, Saturday's Satan. So
Right.
when you reverence every Saturday to the Lord, it's really left hand.
Right.
You know.
That's right.
So if the Lord dealing with you, I just wanted to get that to you. I'll see you in the kingdom, brother.
Right.
Whether or not. Hey, remember we was talking.
Exactly.
So hey, you know.
All right.
Because everybody got a different measure of faith.
Right.
Not everyone's a prophet. You know, not everyone's set up to be out here. Not everyone's set up to go to the. Not everyone's walking that real walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some are just entry level. I'm not dissing you. I'm not playing you. Okay, this is just what the Lord has done. So we try to deal with every brother and even sisters delicately.
Yeah.
But we still got to tell you. You know.
All right. Believers.
Yeah.
That's why it says in the book of Acts, it says
That's it, brother. Yeah.
it says that that believers were added to the church daily.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Like I said, I once thought it was Friday and Saturday. Big deal. But then you learn, oh, it's deeper than that.
Right.
Like it's deeper than just Christ. Yeah, today's not the Sabbath, brother. So, you know, you got a little freedom today.
Right.
You don't got to wait till sundown, my brother.
All right. Right, because it says that it says in the scripture, it says that what's that? Sirach, I forgot the chapter.
Uh-huh.
But in Sirach, it says that, you know, basically like the moon is made for the times and seasons.
Yeah.
You know, so back in the ancient world, they didn't have a calendar. You know, they had the moon.
Yeah.
You know, they had the seasons.
Yeah,
you know?
the sun and the moon are given for seeds, specifically
Right.
the moon.
Water. Thank you.
Here, I'll give it to you real quick, brother. Just real quick. Sirach 43:6.
Thank you.
He made the moon. Now the word moon also goes in a month.
Right.
So it's the third moon. It's not the third month, but
Right.
month goes in the moon. Months are established by the moon. It says he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times.
Boom.
So in the wilderness, did we have Saturday? Did we have Saturday in the wilderness? Egypt had a 9-day work week.
Right.
I believe Saturday didn't get mentioned till the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Saturnalia, Saturn,
Yep.
Satan. See?
Damn.
Says he made the moon, the Alahayim, made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world from the moon. From the moon is the sign of feasts.
Right.
Not the day. The moon declares that day.
Right.
So now we declare Wednesday at evening to Thursday as evening as the day we reverence to the Lord on the Sabbath.
Exactly.
But then it's going to change when the next new moon comes in.
Yep.
That's how you establish, because real quick, Exodus 12:1, please. One thing I always like to say, they'd be like, oh, it's Monday. Was it Monday when they said it was Monday?
No.
It says in Daniel, he changed time seasons.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't even know what year we're in. Just because it's 2024 don't mean it's 2024.
Right.
You got that, brother? Read that loud from the top, please. There's a lot of ambulances.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying,
Oh, and you know what? Another cut proves that. Esau does rituals based off the moon. He don't wait till Friday to Saturday. He like Halloween's coming up. I see that nightmare. Halloween's coming up. They call it Samhain. So it's technically November 1st is when they sacrifice. But the public does the sacrificing the night before on Halloween. That's why little kids run around with costumes representing sacrificed souls. Then they have the pumpkins. They call them jack-o'-lanterns because when they would sacrifice a child, they would drip the fat out that body into a canister. Then they would burn it in a pumpkin or a round-shaped vegetable symbolizing the sun.
Damn.
Read that again, please.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron.
Look. In Ethiopia, it's 2017.
Right.
See? That's what I'm saying. Listen, China don't call themselves Chinese.
Right.
Do you know Asia? If I say I want Asian food, what's the first thing you're gonna think? Just be honest.
Moab.
Chinese food. Fucking Turkey is Asia. Russia's Asia. You see what I'm saying? So if I say I want Asian food, that could be a Russian dish.
Yeah. Right.
Asia's just a continent.
Right.
Asia's a Greek word.
Yeah, man.
We're waking up, baby.
Yeah.
This is where the truth is found, man.
Yeah.
Not up in there with a tight-ass dress and a plastic smile and a shaved-faced nigga. Wait until 6 o'clock to tell you what. This is where truth is at. Proverbs 8, we gotta go back.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Please read that again.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying,
In a foreign land. They weren't in Israel, right? New believers, Israel. They weren't in Israel yet. They haven't even conquered yet. They haven't even raised up Joshua yet. The Lord ain't even confounded the land of Ai yet. So we're in the wilderness with it. Okay? Keep going.
This month shall...
Oh, another one. Did we have the Sabbath? Did we live by the Sabbath when we were in Egypt? No.
Nope.
The Lord delivered us before he gave us the law. So tell IUIC that.
Yep.
The Lord delivered us before he even gave us the law.
This month shall be unto you.
This month, this moon. Keep going.
This month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
So when the Lord decided to finally deliver us, he pulled us out of Egypt. And when he did, he said, this moon will be your first moon. I don't give a shit if Egypt's on their 18th moon. I don't care that they're 9 days. You now have your first month. So if brothers out there that like doing trivia, Bible questions, ask your fellow brew. Say, hey, brother, hey, my brew. Ask your brew, when was the first month for Israel? When was it? Exodus 12. But the rest of the world was still worlding.
Right.
So you can have other books and this and the gods. This was the Lord pulling us away and saying, this is your first month for you. So our first moon came in after we were delivered. We didn't even have the Sabbath yet. Saturday wasn't even in existence yet. Keep going. So stay away from IUIC. Stay away from IUIC. Keep going.
This month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
Yep.
It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Boom. So that would be technically a Sabbath.
Yeah.
But we didn't get the law of the Sabbath till like a moon later. So we didn't even get the law of the Sabbath yet. You know, do a fun little project for yourself. Look up when we got the first law of the Sabbath, and then find out how long that was when we got delivered first. Because we got delivered, then it was a little while later the law of the Sabbath came into play. That's why Yahweh Shai said, man wasn't created for Sabbath, but the Sabbath for man. See, we getting somewhere now. The Lord has opened us up on a level of spirituality through the Holy Spirit. We getting somewhere, brothers. We're getting somewhere. That's right. That's right. The brother said, Khan, that proves the law won't get us delivered.
Exactly.
What, brother? Brother, but I got my fringes on.
Yeah, and also too, that's why, like in the book of Joel says, like the signs in the heavens, like the blood moons, the eclipses, those are signs, before the return of Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
They didn't say look in the calendar.
Yep.
A
little more. Or is that it?
Speak unto all the congregation of Israel.
So we say, hey, Donald Custer, brothers, Akim, Akwad, listen to this. Keep going.
Saying, congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of the month, they shall take them every man a lamb.
Oh, so the first law we got sounds like the Passover.
Yeah.
So the first law we got was the Passover. And what passed over us? Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Now, who delivered us? What got us delivered in the Passover? The blood of Yahweh Shai. So that proves that even within the law, the first thing mentioned with the law was symbolic of the blood of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Come on, man. That's it. We're good. That's it.
You can't deny that.
You can't deny it, man.
Come on,
so,
man.
Tawada Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
That's
And we
right.
have a Savior now.
That's right.
Because we need to be saved from the current condition that we're in. Yep. Yep. To you too, brother. Now, let me finish this real quick, and then you got it, Roddy. Sirach 43:7, from the moon or from the month is a sign of feast, a light that decreases in her perfection.
Right.
Now, why would it decrease? Because the new moon is when she's perfect, when you can't see it.
Right.
The full moon is at the oldest it gets before it starts going back to becoming new.
Right.
They call it waxing crescent, waning crescent.
Right. Right. It's like a clock.
Yeah, it is a clock.
Right. Exactly. The clock.
It is a clock because when it's a perfect waxing crescent, it looks like when the hand is on 12 and 6.
Right. Right. Yep.
Or a quarter to 3.
Yeah. And that's why too. Why do you think they have sundials?
Perfect.
Come on.
Perfect. That's it. So he's wondering, and that's not us. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai feeding us to give that to you.
And actually, that's one of Issachar's talents.
Yep.
So
Signs.
I forgot what scripture it is, but they can tell they can tell the time with the sun. But that's how the Lord set it up. Now back in Proverbs 8 and verse 1.
Yeah, back again.
It says, "Do not wisdom cry?" And when somebody cries, it's loud. A woman, when she cries, it's loud. When a woman cries and tries to talk at the same time, you can hear her.
Your face ain't too pretty.
Yeah.
Everybody got an ugly crying face. I'm just being
it's like,
cause you really feeling that shit.
Yeah.
You really we are a creature too. See how we have no problem discussing what us as creatures go through?
Right.
But other people act like we not going. You see what I'm saying?
It's like the movie Don't Look Up.
I'm telling you.
When it's seen after she tripped out on that channel, the news channel. The Rip.
R.I.P.
All right. R.I.P. Exactly. After she tripped out, he tripped out, and it was even more crazy.
He said, "We're all gonna fucking die." On national television.
Yeah. That was a very good scene,
It was heartfelt.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing out here.
Right.
For years, And now, what we've been saying for years is now actually starting to come to pass.
Yep.
We ain't been saying this. This ain't new. Go watch our videos 3 years ago.
Right.
4 years ago. You would think the world was ending back then, because it was.
Right.
Ever since Yahweh Shai got on the cross, the world was ending.
Right, man. This truth been out for decades. Watch the apostles.
Yep.
You know, they've been prophesying about destruction. You know the MOTB for decades, man.
Yep.
You know,
That's where we learned it from.
exactly. Yahweh shall return. They've been prophesying about that for decades.
Oh, we went right to it. Hebrews 9:26. For then must he often have suffered since the foundation of the world, but now, once in the end of the world, has he appeared to put away sin by sacrifice of himself.
Oh yeah, see, that's it.
So if somebody said, when did the end of the world start? When Yahweh Shai was crucified on the cross.
That's right.
That's when the end of the world began. That was when the hourglass,
Started ticking.
just like that.
That's right.
So we're on a countdown.
That's right.
The final countdown.
And it says, and understanding put forth her voice.
Yep.
She standeth in the top of high places.
Right here. This is the top of the high place.
Yeah.
Downtown. Right?
Mhm.
Everybody comes through, walks by. Keep going.
By the way in the places of the past.
Is this not the place of the path?
Hell yeah.
We're on a bus route. Where we're standing is where the Roman Empire's postal service line would be.
Right.
Because you got to understand, back in the ancient times, Rome had a postal service, but it was only for government official business only. So when Paul sent letters out, he couldn't go to the post office. He had to give his letters that sometimes he handwrote himself, like Galatians. He said he writ it. He would give that to a trusted brother. Then that brother would have to go on a journey and go to those men that he met on the way when he was on his ministry.
Yeah.
You see? So we're standing where the main chief of concourse is.
Right.
Public transportation.
And that's
You
crazy
know?
because the post office right there.
Oh wow, see, I didn't see it. The post office right there. Wow.
And it says,
So that's So that's also a cut when you got a Christian try to say, yeah, but the Galatian, nigga, listen, he didn't just say 123 Galatian Street.
Right.
These are Israelites he met with while traveling through synagogues of that region and then wrote letters to them to continue their conversation that they had in person.
right.
So what Esau has done is he's taken love letters and applied them to himself. That's a demonic. That's like demented.
Yeah.
You know?
That's delusional.
That's like when a woman kills another woman and takes her baby and wants to, no real shit.
And she
takes the picture and then she puts it on all of.
Right.
What the fuck?
That's
What was that one movie, Single White Female?
obsessed or some shit.
That's another one too. You know what I'm saying? She dyed her hair like her.
Oh yeah.
That's vocab.
Yeah.
What's it called? Replacement theology. So where my woman picture at?
Come on, man.
I'm your woman now. So imagine them trying to say they Yahweh Shai's bride. You ugly bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Right.
get your ass.
Right.
He said, I hate you.
And like you were saying earlier, okay, if you want to be an
And
Israelite,
the brother said, I'm delivering mail right now.
Oh,
see?
see?
Could have been a brother back then.
come on, man.
You never know. Could have been a brother back then delivering a message.
And that's one thing too. If Esau claim to be who they claim to be, us, then that means you gotta go through Jacob's trouble too. If you want to be Jacob, then you gotta go through that too.
Right.
You know?
You know what?
I'm sorry.
No, please, make your point.
All right, man, it's all good. You
No,
got
make it, brother, make it.
The water. So it's like, if Esau claims that he's us, then you just can't get the sweet. You gotta get the bitter too. You gotta go through slavery. You gotta go through Jacob's trouble. You gotta go through losing your heritage, right? Through being cursed. But no, you just want the sweet. That's why Esau is getting exposed in these last days by the mouthpiece of the Lord, who is the prophets. That's the spirit. 144 on the bus. Back in Proverbs 8.
Y'all ever see that picture of that skinny Jake hugging that big white woman? So that's like what Christianity would be to the Lord.
Right.
Are you trying to say that's his bride now?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like vocab, that's her. So vocab, that's the bride. Vocab's the bride now. No, really. When you
Right.
actually go, when it says in Revelations, the body of believers are considered to be the bride. Revelation. Matter of fact, can you
I
get
got
it? You got it?
No, I get it right now. I got you.
Okay. Revelations 19.
What's Vocab's new name?
Oh, Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden the Antichrist. So vocab's new name is Jaden the Antichrist. When you go into the definition of the word Jaden, it means God will judge.
This is Revelation. She said 19, right?
Yeah.
Revelation 19 and in verse, let's see where I'm gonna start at. Verse 7. It says, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready.
So you mean to tell me, according to Christianity, that's gonna be Yahushua's bride?
Hell no.
Look, brother, come here, go look. That's Yahushua's bride, bro. That's Christianity, right? So that's Yahushua's bride, brothers. Talking about she Gad, because that's replacement theology.
Right.
I'm Israel now. I'm Israel. Hell nah. Hell nah.
It said Israel's likened unto a beautiful and comely, delicate woman.
Not according.
That's not beautiful woman.
No, bro. That's taxis.
Come on, man. And also it says that you know the what did it say? It says that
what?
the
Bride's made herself ready.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Matthew 25.
Yes. Thank you.
Right.
So right, that picture, she make herself ready.
She made her.
She
made herself a plate.
She's not right. She's not, disciplining herself. Come on, man. Hell no.
Yep. Real quick, Matthew 25. It's a parable. It goes into the 5 wise virgins, because according to you being a bride, you have to be a virgin.
Right.
Wait a minute. Christianity, you have a whole bunch of doctrine that's popped you. Immaculate conception, not a virgin.
Right.
A Sunday, not a virgin.
Yep. The rapture.
Rapture, not a virgin.
Yep.
You know?
Satan falling from heaven.
Not a virgin. Everyone can be saved, not a virgin.
Right.
John 3:6, not a virgin. So you a hoe, bro.
Yeah.
Christianity is a hoe in the spirit. Hell no, I want you. It says, Matthew 25 and 10, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they went, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. So the true virgin that's waiting on their bridegroom is going to make herself ready for the Lord. Like, we are being made ready for Yahushua's return. You see?
Right.
So if you're worldly, you're not ready. You still want to go to spiritually girls' night out.
Yep.
You want to spiritually entertain strangers. You want to dabble here, dabble there, and really you're not being obedient to your husband's likes and requirements. That's why Yahushua said, "He that heareth my words and don't do them, I treat him as a foolish man."
Yep.
The 5 foolish virgins. See?
Back in Revelation 19 and verse, I'll read 7. It says, "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready."
So this is Jake and Christianity in the spirit.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
We're being spiritual here. So when you look, you got to understand what you're marrying to is not what is marriageable to Yahushua.
Right.
That's what nobody's addressing. What does Yahushua want? Everybody's arguing and bickering. Oh, I also want to add to my point, going back to Jaden, John Mark Reiser. Name a time that nigga ever brought out a precept in Proverbs or Psalms.
Never.
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 So since he's claiming to be a Christian, and hypothetically, let's say that what they're saying is true, why is he not applying what his Jesus told him? It said, before you keep looking at the speck in your brother's eye,
right,
why don't you check the mote in your own eye? Does he do that?
Oh.
No. See, so we could flip it on them. We could flip the script right on them. We could go with the same scripture that he's trying to use and show him how he ain't living by him. Like how the brother said earlier. With Amalek, Esau wanted to say he's us. Well, now you got to eat the punishment prophecy too.
Right.
You got to eat the punishment part on this plate too, my man. You can't just get the fucking the cherry cheesecake.
Right.
You got to eat the bitter. Like how at Passover service,
right,
we eat bitter herb to remind us of the bitterness of bondage in Egypt. But now we're in Babylon eating it. So they ain't eating the whole roll. And another thing, Yahushua said he come in a volume in a book. Why aren't you going through the whole book and breaking it down? But you'll talk 20 minutes with one verse from Galatians 3.
About nothing.
The Lord about to smite your ass after he's done using you. Because you're just being used. You're a spiritual punching bag for the prophets to keep using to defend the gospel.
Right.
You know? And we always are getting new ways to break the Gentiles. We done, through the Holy Spirit, we've been breaking the Gentiles' day in 12 different ways. How you want it. We surgical with it, Jake. We can break it down in many different ways through the Holy Spirit. It ain't just tap, tap, two. It's this, it's that angle. It's the Gentiles called by my name. The God-fearing Gentiles. the Greeks. Oh, everything is a different lesson. Continually proving that it's us. We're the Gentiles. Now what?
That's right. And it says, verse 8, Revelation 19 and verse 8.
And you know what this truth is doing? We're taking the world back.
That's right. That's right, man. And it says,
And that's why my apologies. That's why he calls it a great reset. Any of y'all gamers out there, right? You playing the game. Remember when you were little with your brother, you got to wait your turn? So instead of your brother giving you the controller, he said, let's just reset it. Let me start over. What the hell, nah? Right? You gotta cry out, hell nah. You can't restart, bro. It's my turn.
Right.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to keep the controller.
Yeah. Then on top of that, he wants to create a whole new species through that MOTB.
He does.
You know?
Yep.
And it says, verse 8, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white.
Boom, that's the doctrine. So going back, I was funny, you know what I mean? A little silly dove. But showing you that picture is a spiritual representation of what the bride is not going to look like, but what the bride would look like if Christianity was to be true.
Right.
If that's what you're saying is true, this is how you look in the spirit, bro. You know, bro. You're not ready. You're not the bride. And Jake hugging that motherfucker too. Jake hugging on Christianity like a mother. You know what I mean? Right or right, though? Right. Benjamin and shit. Come on, bro. Me like I'm big man. No, bro. This Christianity is false.
Christianity is one hell of a drug,
It
man.
is. It is.
And it says, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints.
See? Oh, and what's the only way you could be righteous? In Romans 2, the righteousness in Yahweh through Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Apostle Paul said in Romans 2, we got to grab it. In Romans 2, the only way that you could be righteous, now in another corner, on another street, in another city, on another block, IUIC is saying, righteousness from the law. Right?
Yeah.
He ain't on the right lane.
Yes.
Look, it says right lane, must turn right. He ain't on the right lane.
Let's see
Romans
here.
2 and 21.
Okay, yep. This is Romans 2 and verse 21.
Because you got to understand, brothers, in one voice, you can have a precept that says, man living by the law is pleasing. But then another will tell you, yeah, but it's more than just the law. It's more than just the law. Because you got to be circumcised in the spirit. The Lord ain't coming back for this. The Lord ain't coming back for this. He's coming back for the spirit. You found it, brother?
I believe you want verse 26.
Okay.
Romans 2 and verse 26, but I'll read 21. It says, thou therefore, which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself, that thou preachest a man should not steal, doest thou steal?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't be a hypocrite.
Right. I got you. Romans 2 and 26. Therefore, if the uncircumcision keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision? And shall not uncircumcision, which is by nature, if it fulfill the law, judge thee, who by the letter and circumcision does transgress the law? Is that the one that you wanted right there?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, and it says, verse 28, for he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly.
Is that what we were reading yesterday? You read in the NLT? Romans 2?
Oh, no, that was, I believe that was, you want that Romans 5?
Yeah, Romans 5.
Romans 5?
Yeah.
Romans 5. I'll look it up for you. I'll keep going to Revelation 19.
Yeah, okay.
Back to
14, I think.
Oh, 14?
Yep, 14.
Oh, okay, 14.
Nope, it ain't 14 either. There's some in Romans I was just reading yesterday. You had brought it out in the NLT?
Oh, yeah. Romans 14 and, damn it. Oh, man. Slakia. Romans 14 and verse, oh, man, having a brain fart.
Me too.
Damn.
Well, it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the flesh presses down on the spirit. But anyways, it don't matter. In the New Testament, there's a scripture where pretty much it tells you that the righteousness in Yahweh is through Yahweh Shai. So that's all the point we're just trying to make.
Damn, I'm trying to remember it. Damn it. Slakia, bro.
Read the Rev.
Revelation 19 and verse 8, it says, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb.
Oh, 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians
5,
yes.
21.
Yes.
That's what
Thank
it
you.
was.
Yes, that's what it was. And I read from verse 14
Yeah.
to verse 21.
You want to grab it?
Yes, right now. Yep. I'm sorry.
No, I couldn't remember.
Damn.
You mix them up. It happens. That's why we're rehearsing. Better use Google while you can.
2 Corinthians 5
Just 21 right
and,
to the point.
and verse 21. Yes, it says, for he has made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of the Most High in him.
Boom.
Right?
That's where that righteousness comes from.
it is.
You as a Hebrew Israelite, if you are just reverencing Yahweh and not his son Yahweh Shai, you don't have access to Yahweh because Yahweh Shai gave us access, but he's the key that you got to go through. So reverence Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay?
Yes.
It's like you talking to someone's parent, but you ain't bringing up their son.
Right.
That's offensive.
And it says, Revelation 19 and 9, says, and he said unto me, right blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb.
So we've been called unto the marriage. But a part of being in that marriage is you got to have on a wedding garment. So not every Israelite has on a wedding garment. They have their own garment. Like, here it is. You've been invited, but you're told a certain requirement you have to keep.
Yeah.
And then you're now in that wedding, but you don't have what you were supposed to be wearing. You know, it's a black and white party, but you're wearing purple.
Right.
Sir, how'd you get in here?
Right.
That's what he said. Then he tossed his ass out of here. So a lot of Israelites are going to get their ass tossed out in the judgment. You know?
And it says, and he said unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not.
Yep, this is an angel speaking to John the Revelator, which John the Revelator has more than the book of Revelations. What's that, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John?
Yep. It says, I am thy fellow servant.
So the angels are working too.
That's right.
They're working too. Esau working, Satan's working, angels are working, and you just chilling?
Right.
Hell nah.
Right.
Everybody got to work, because we
Right.
got to work to where there's a time coming where no man can work.
Got you.
You going to John 9?
I was going to Romans.
You get Romans. Can you go to John 9 in the NLT and read verse 4, please? We'll get a couple more.
What's that? Romans, my bad.
10 and 13?
Romans 13. It's the one, I got you.
And 10?
Yep.
The one we were going to start with?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
So the precept that we were going to start with 2 hours ago came out at the end of camp.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to just let the spirit flow. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may have a spirit on you where you could think this. Sometimes you got to press record.
Yeah.
Send up the prayer. Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bashim Rakak Kodash, Baba Kasha, Shalak Rakak Kodash, Al Awathia.
That's right.
You know? Please, please. You know, and go.
You got to warm up. That's
Yeah.
why the apostles, they already say, now we're cooking with grease.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
Now this is Romans 13 and verse 11 to verse 12. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Not everyone knows the time, though. You know? Shit, Kenya in 2017.
Right. Over, right.
Or
That's
Ethiopia.
That's 8 years ago.
Right.
Over here.
Right. Nigga, you in the 90s. Kenya now just wearing Timbs and do-rags. Like, nigga, that shit old, bro. You know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah.
people aren't caught up with times.
Yeah.
Like us, we're ahead of the curve. You got guys, like, you got certain Israelite camps that are doing what the apostles did in the 90s.
Yeah.
And they're doing it now. Like, bro, you're late. That's already came and went. Like,
Yeah. And it says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent.
oh, the night, you got it, Kradazaba? You in the blue letter? Yeah. Read it again.
Okay.
So you go to
Romans 13
John
and verse 12.
9.
It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand.
Yep, the day's at hand. Hey, we're in a time where any second, any minute, any hour, any day, the Lord is going to take care of us if we're in a dire situation. And in the same breath, any hour, any day, any minute, like Revelations 9, where the Lord is going to destroy this place. Now, there's certain prophecies that have to come to pass but we're in a time where at any minute a major event could take place. A major event. Like one time we were at camp and the so-called Nero assassination happened. You know, right? That was on a Saturday.
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
So we're in a time where at any minute it could happen. At a beck, it said in Maccabees.
Mm-hmm.
So read that John 9:4, please.
This is the book of John, chapter 9, verse 4. We must quickly carry out the task assigned by us by the one who sent us.
We must quickly carry out a task that has been assigned to us by him who sent us. Ooh. So we've been sent. We've been sent. Keep going.
The night is coming and no one can work.
Boom. There's a night coming and nobody can go to camp. No one could go do the work. It's game over.
Yep.
There is no tomorrow. Didn't he say that to Rocky?
Yep.
There is no tomorrow. Meaning what? Meaning give it your all now.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, next camp, we'll talk about it. No.
Hell no.
You don't know when the last camp's gonna be. Your last lesson, you don't know that. You know?
Real quick.
Sirach 5?
Yes. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, and I'll start at verse 4. It says, say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me?
Show me where I'm sinning.
Right. Exactly. Like, don't frustrate the grace, you know?
You're in the sinful flesh.
Right.
That's why we're under grace. Because no matter what you do, you'll still be sinning. Keep going.
And it says, for the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Yep.
And say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Yeah, like don't be in a spirit of blatantly going off like, man, we good, man. You're supposed to be refraining from that temptation, and you can't tempt the Lord.
Right.
You're supposed to be to the best of your ability, refraining from certain things that's not pleasing to the Lord. You know?
And it says, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's what's going to happen. Suddenly. And you know what's going to happen? People going to look real ugly in Jacob's trouble. They're going to be afraid. That forehead meat going to be all squinched.
Yep.
They're going to be going through emotions. They're going to be in pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why y'all people deserve it, man. Y'all proud as hell. You act like the Lord ain't going to judge you. You carry yourself around in a smug, rude manner. You ain't shit. You stink. You're in this nasty-ass body. Like, you in no position to be talking about anything, bro. That's why the Lord gonna, like that, judge you quickly. These people, this time of judgment is coming, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen on November 5th.
Yeah.
Oh, and Amalek said they was gonna attack Persia before the election.
Yep.
They claimed that they attacked them and shot a 3 on them.
Yep. Got a quick one?
Yep.
Because you said about people being scared, right?
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 30, and I'll start at verse 4.
Good.
It says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace.
Right.
Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness? Alas,
that's when you're so afraid, your body, what it does is it draws the blood out of unnecessary places, and it pushes it to certain organs because you're in a fight or flight.
Right.
So your face turns pale because there's an immense amount of emotion that your body goes through for what your brain is processing. Mm-hmm. So that when this trouble comes, men's faces are gonna turn white.
Yeah.
You know, scared.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah.
You're gonna lose appetite.
Yep.
You ain't even gonna be thinking about food.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna sober your ass up
It's
real
gonna
quick.
sober you up.
And it says, Jeremiah 30:7.
Because these people aren't ready to see military on the streets in a level of advanced warfare.
Right.
They're not ready to see AI militarized.
Ooh.
They're not ready for that, man. They're not ready for mechanical military dogs to tear.
Ooh.
You know, they're not ready to have to speak to a computer, and this computer holds the fate of their life if they don't have the right data to go through the system, which is i.e. the mark. Okay? That's what he's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to dictate the world through programs.
Yep.
You know, computerized AI. You know, that's what's getting ready to happen. This shit, like right now, it's very difficult to survive in the system of the Babylon image because you have to have certain qualifications just to even get your application accepted,
Real.
just to even get a fucking interview
For real.
from a balding woman. You know?
And then we
tell me about yourself. Bitch, what you mean tell me about myself? I gotta pay bills. What do you think I'm here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think I'm at Burger King, bitch? Huh? You know what I mean? I'm speaking hypothetical, but damn, bro. So, tell me about yourself. Sip the coffee. They love that shit. This nasty creature, because it's got a title and a costume, because of this image, now looks down on you.
And then when you do go to an interview, you got to go to more interviews.
We'll call you.
To potentially get the job. And then if you do get the job, you got to wait maybe a week or two.
2 weeks.
To get hired.
Oh, or paid.
Come
you
on,
know?
Man.
You got to wait. They make you wait 2 weeks to get paid, but you got to give them 2 weeks before you quit.
That's ridiculous, man.
So we just got you just created a whole month in limbo, right?
Yeah.
You just created a whole month of confusion in limbo.
Fire you on the spot.
On the spot. Tell you to come to work. They'll let you work the whole day. Esau did that to me. He let my ass come in. I was in the world. I'm working. Yeah. We need you in the office.
Right.
You fired me? You know?
That's why I'm glad that the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai is about to end this confusion, man.
Yep,
Yeah.
literally.
Yep.
Literally.
Back in Jeremiah 13:7, it says, "At last, for that day is great."
Yep, which that word great goes into intensity, or even it says verbatim, God himself.
Ooh.
Okay, so remember when the Lord appeared to us, we were so afraid, you know, that it was like, nah, so the point is, when this judgment comes, people are not gonna be able to control their emotion of fear. That's why Yahweh Shai said some men's hearts are gonna fail them for fear, because it's gonna get real out here. It's gonna get real, it's gonna get rough. See, they've been coddled too long. It's been pussified too long. It's been too much Netflix and chill, man.
Yeah.
Got you soft out here.
Yep. And that's what that Bovid, did to a lot of these people, man.
Got them fat.
Yep.
Dash, Uber. Eat. You know? You gotta become spiritually calloused.
Yeah, man.
You know, when you work and your hands get all rough, you gotta be spiritually calloused for what's coming ahead.
Yeah.
Okay?
And that's one thing too. Esau gave people, instant dopamines and stuff like that.
Instant gratification.
Yeah. So when that stuff was taken away from them, they're gonna freak out, man.
Bro, every woman on Instagram damn near has hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah.
Or followers. Every single one. Every single one. And you can't go on social media without seeing some ass and it's another man woman. You know what I mean? Women you brothers might be lusting after that's got a man just because he ain't on the picture.
Yep.
And a lot of niggas ain't shit. Like, because you'll think you got this so-called beautiful woman. Yeah, you dealing with her, but she's online making men lust after her. That's evil.
And a lot of men, that have her, they're pimping her ass out.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's evil, bro. That's a snare. That's a snare.
Back in Jeremiah 13:7, it says, "For that day is great,
Intense.
so that none is like it."
Not a day ever recorded by the creature can compare the day that's coming for this creature. Hence why it's going to be also coined or prophesied as the second death. That's cold to me.
Yeah.
It's called second death.
The second
death. What you mean? What you mean the second death? Oh, in the movie Don't Look It Up, he pulled his shirt open because he stole some liquor.
Yeah.
And his shirt said Noah. It says eating and drinking, giving it. Bro, that movie, they made that movie based around prophecy.
Yeah.
They showed you wedding bells, marriages,
The black horse.
the black horse, eating, drinking, giving in the marriage.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Scoffing, all that stuff.
Yep,
Man.
everything. Everything that we go through on pretty much a daily, monthly basis, that movie summed it up in a 2-hour show.
Yeah. And it says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
So specifically, there's an in particular nation that's going to be in trouble, and that nation is Jake. And Jake is in trouble. Now, will Jake get a couple licks in? Yeah. Will Jake get a couple knock? Yeah. But ultimately, Esau is going to be able to overhand you because he has a part of a point system in prophecy too.
Right.
Okay, if you're not of the elect, you won't be winning on the scoreboard. But on the left-hand side, they're going to be winning ultimately until the fourth quarter. Then they're going to think everything's okay, and that's when the Lord's going to interrupt them while he is eating, okay? And disrupt the plans of the elite. So don't think that we're losing because you see Jake becoming extinct. That's a part of prophecy, 2/3, Jacob trouble. You got to make sure you're adding all the plays. If this is a game, there's certain plays where Jake ain't going to get the first down.
Right.
There's certain plays where Esau going to score a touchdown. So it's going to look like, damn, we're losing.
Yeah.
No, we're going to win.
That's right.
We're going to win in the end.
Like the old saying goes, it's not over till it's over.
Right.
You know?
We're going to go on a run.
Right.
It's a game of runs.
Game of runs.
So wait till we get the ball. Okay?
And it says, but he shall be saved out of it.
See? But he being the elect, what's that, Colossians 1:16 or 6:16? The Israel of Yahweh.
I got you right here.
Okay?
Yep.
The he is talking about the elect. The elect, the elect, the elect. If you are not of the elect, which is of the elect, which is the 1/3, you will be destroyed as an Israelite in Babylon.
Right.
I don't know if any other Hebrew Israelite teachers outside of Great Millstone and the believers are telling you, brothers and sisters, that if you are not of the elect, the 144,000, followed by the innumerable multitude that consists of kindred within a nation and tongues, if you are not of that number, you will be destroyed one way or another in Babylon if you're in Babylon. Okay?
Right.
You need to understand that. Because yes, Isaiah tells us that Israel's the elect, but there's an election within the elect. Okay?
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 16. It says, and as many as walk according to this rule.
Yeah, there's a certain way you have to carry and conduct. There's a certain mindset. See, the Lord is only looking for those that can be baptized. If you ain't baptized in the Spirit, there's no need for you to be up here. There's no need for you to listen. We only want those that are spiritually baptized through the circumcision, and that's under Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
If you're not set up for that, then there's nothing to discuss. Just go hang out with you know what I mean? Go hang out with the other guys.
Yeah.
You know?
And it says, according to this rule, peace be on them.
Yeah, shalom to them. Shalom to the elect.
That's right.
I ain't sending peace to 50 Cent.
Right.
That nigga got his portion of peace.
Yeah. It says, and mercy.
See? So we want peace and mercy to the body of believers.
That's right. And it says,
No matter how you look.
and it says, and upon the Israel of the Most High.
There it is. So this is only about the Israel of Yahweh Shemel Shai, which when you get down to it, it's the elect within the elect, or as it says, the 1/3 in Zephaniah.
That's right.
Okay? Which, let's end it on Zephaniah 13.
Got you. Oh, got you right here. Zechariah.
Thank you, Zechariah. Let's end it on that.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13. And
We're in a time where everything's going to gravitate to us. Okay?
in
So
verse
for you brothers out there, you know, like when Elder Pastor, you got to listen what the elders say. You know, we're in a time where people are going to come down. We don't got to go to them. We don't got to go to you. You're going to come to us. Because we're gonna win through the Spirit of the Lord. Men right now are winning because what they do for Babylon.
Right.
We're about to be blessed for what we do for Yahweh Shemel Shai. I don't want a blessing for Babylon. Even though I'll take it, but I don't, not on a level of, you know what I'm saying, get
consolation.
drunk like old boy in the movie.
Right.
He had to get sober.
Yeah.
You know.
This is Zechariah 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land,
Babylon.
down in a minute.
Yep, Babylon, in the land of Babylon.
Right. Said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
And that's going to be however the Lord deems it fit. Jeremiah 15 says, go and tell him.
Right.
You know, the sword to slay, captivity to captivity, famine to famine, 4 kinds of beasts, the dog to tear. You know, so there's going to be whatever way that the Lord set up for them, that's for them. Even though they were born in vain, that's between them and the Lord.
Yeah.
All right? Keep going.
And it says, but the third shall be left therein.
Yep.
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
Fire, yep.
And it will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
And what's that trying going to be? The hour of temptation.
That's right.
The mark of the beast. We got to accept the fact, even though we pray for our family, some of our family members, unfortunately, could fall into it.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai said some of your own family members will cause you to get put to death. So we accept and understand it, but we just have hope and faith that we'll be delivered from it ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the bitterness of the truth. Remember Lot's wife, you know?
And it says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
Yep.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is my God.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Beautiful. And we're going to be pulled through that fire too, which is the nuclear missiles.
That's right.
You know? So Lord's will, you brothers and you few sincere sisters was edified through the Spirit as we were. And we just want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said,
Shalom.